Good morning, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. Let it go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first. The right-hander in the middle will take guard for the first ball. Up the other end, opening with him, is the left-hander. And it's a good combination to start this match.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. Great shot. At least one on offer.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. That's gone down.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Edged, what a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Edged.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Over Leeward Islands, 13 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Mirza, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Shot, should be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nice shot. Runs possible. Finds the fielder with that shot. Yep. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Good return back from the deep.
8 runs out of there. Leeward Islands, 21 for none.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Beautiful catch.
Kohli, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Brilliant shot there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Down the wicket and 4 more. Fantastic use of the feet and driven past cover. It's just all class.
Got onto that so early. The cut shots in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. There could be a couple if they hustle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. A poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
It's a strong combination at the top of the order, and they're showing why so far.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Leans back and top edge, but it falls safely, and it might just be 4 as well.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Pandya will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Going with pace now. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's a solid shot. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
They'll get at least 1 here. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Nice shot. Runs possible. Shot. Should be runs here. There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. There could be a couple if they hustle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
Khan has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Great shot. At least one on offer. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Power and precision in that shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Leeward Islands are 66 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Coley picks that up beautifully over the top, and away it goes for a maximum.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
That's a solid shot. Couldn't get it through the field.
Left the wide delivery alone.
They'll get at least one here. Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the 8th over. The score is now 74 for 1.
The new bowler is coming into the attack.
Coming on to ball.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. How will the bowler respond?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Massive outside edge.
End of the 9th over. The batting team.
Khan coming back into the attack. Be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Malik, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. power and precision in that shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Malik is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot. At least one on offer. Nicked it. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Hetmeyer, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet. He's got their tail up.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
There'll be runs here. Straight to the fielder. No, it hasn't stuck. Hetmeyer taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Shot. Should be runs here. That's the over. Leeward Islands at 103 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
And that's the end of the innings. Leeward Islands have set a target of 104 runs.
Ayub, the left-handed batter, taking guard. Will want a solid start. Here we go. First ball.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. They'll get at least 1 here.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Got it away for 4. Backward of point very nicely.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. That's a solid shot. Caught, and that's stuck.
Josh in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Inglis ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, he loves them there. That'll be 4. Pulled away nicely.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away, it's a nice single. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on.
Akram over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, superb timing. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, the power plays resembled Bazball so far with such a lot of power, but some excellent running between the wickets as well and precision in finding the gaps.
Siraj coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Great shot, at least 1 on offer. Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, the delivery was poor, still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Chance to run 2.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. There'll be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Leeward Islands need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
There could be a couple if they hustle. They'll get at least 1 here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Could be close. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Akram straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Rutherford, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Gets that away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Shot, should be runs here. That's a solid shot. Leeward Islands managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
1 over left in the power play, and it's been a very good one. Runs, boundaries are plenty, keeping them steadfast with the required rate.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Cuts that off well in the infield. Free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
Another great over for the batters. They've worked all parts of the ground wonderfully. The required run rate is in check as a result.
Going with spin now. Huge edge. This should be close. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, too much room, and got what it deserved. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Absolutely middled that. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
Miller coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
There'll be runs here. thick edge. Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. There could be a couple if they hustle. Can't get that outside the ring field. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
At the moment, they've got a chance in these next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up this shot making.
Siraj coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. They'll get at least one here. Gone. Great catch.
Hardik, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for six. That's all class you're watching right there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
With the completion of that fine over, the batters are going to have to take some risks from here on in.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Nicely played. Couldn't get it through the field. Chance. Gonna scamper through for a single. Good running. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's a solid shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There'll be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield. Bowling fielders look really confident. Huge edge. This could be trouble. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Akram coming back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack. Change of bowling now. Right armour is coming into the attack.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a confident appeal. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. They'll get at least one here. Doesn't beat the infield. Worked away. It's a nice single. Oh, well, don't even bother running. That's the over. Bowling like that really puts the pressure on as this match comes to its conclusion.
With the field spread out, the batters have done really well finding boundaries and running, but the required rate is still climbed. If they can stay the course for the next few overs, they could launch and really attack